Heavyweight champion says he's fully recovered now.
So maybe that's what you got to do. Maybe you got to put him into the fire immediately.
100%.
Mike Tyson just threatened Jake Paul with a $500 million lawsuit if he cancels their much-anticipated fight. This high-stakes bout, now rescheduled for November 15, 2024, has been the talk of the sports world, following its initial postponement from July 20, 2024, due to Tyson's health concerns. The tension between the legendary heavyweight and the YouTube star-turned-boxer has reached a boiling point, with both camps gearing up for what promises to be a historic clash in the boxing ring. Before we start, hit the like and subscribe buttons for more exclusive news. The initial announcement of the fight between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul sent shockwaves through the sports community. Tyson, a former heavyweight champion with a storied career, and Paul, a controversial figure who has made a name for himself in the boxing world through a series of high-profile matches, represent two very different eras and styles of boxing. The fight was set to be a spectacle, blending Tyson's raw power and experience with Paul's brash, showman-like approach. However, the journey to this fight has been anything but smooth. Tyson's health issues, which led to the initial postponement, created uncertainty around the bout. Fans and analysts speculated whether Tyson, at 58, would be able to return to his peak condition to face a younger, more physically prime opponent. Despite these concerns, Tyson's camp has remained optimistic, assuring fans that the legend would be ready to deliver a performance reminiscent of his prime. Jake Paul, on the other hand, has used the delay to his advantage. The extra time has allowed him to train intensively, honing his skills and preparing for the biggest challenge of his career. Known for his rigorous training regimen and relentless self-promotion, Paul has kept the hype alive, ensuring that the fight stays in the public eye. His social media presence and frequent taunts directed at Tyson have only added fuel to the fire, building anticipation for their eventual showdown. The looming threat of a $500 million lawsuit has now added a legal dimension to the drama. Tyson's warning to Paul about the consequences of a cancellation underscores the seriousness with which both parties are approaching this fight. The massive financial stake reflects the bout's potential to generate unprecedented revenue, not just from ticket sales but also from pay-per-view and sponsorship deals. For Tyson, this fight is not just a comeback but a major financial opportunity, making the threat of a lawsuit a strategic move to ensure the event proceeds as planned. Reactions from the boxing industry have been mixed. Some veterans and analysts express concern over Tyson's ability to compete at such an advanced age, fearing for his health and well-being. Others see this as a fitting chapter in Tyson's storied career, a chance to once again prove his mettle in the ring. Paul's involvement, while controversial, has undeniably brought a younger audience to the sport, revitalizing interest in boxing among millennials and Gen Z. Prominent figures in the boxing world have weighed in on the situation. Promoter Eddie Hearn, known for organizing high-profile bouts, has praised the matchup's marketing potential, predicting record-breaking viewership numbers. Floyd Mayweather, a former opponent of Paul in an exhibition match, has expressed skepticism about Tyson's chances but acknowledges the spectacle's allure. Meanwhile, seasoned fighters like Manny Pacquiao and Oscar De La Hoya have voiced their support for Tyson, reminiscing about the days when he dominated the sport with his ferocious fighting style. The fans, too, are divided. Die-hard Tyson supporters believe in his ability to defy the odds and deliver a memorable performance, much like his exhibitions in recent years. Paul's followers, however, see this as an opportunity for their champion to solidify his place in boxing history by defeating a legend. Social media platforms are abuzz with debates, predictions, and memes, reflecting the fight's cultural impact. As the new date approaches, the preparations on both sides have intensified. Tyson's training camp is reportedly focusing on regaining his legendary power and speed, with a team of expert trainers and medical professionals monitoring his progress closely. His workouts are designed to maximize his physical condition while safeguarding against the health issues that plagued him earlier. The camp is shrouded in secrecy, with insiders only hinting at Tyson's impressive comeback. Jake Paul's camp, meanwhile, is capitalizing on every available resource to ensure his victory. His training includes a mix of traditional boxing techniques and modern fitness regimens, tailored to exploit any perceived weaknesses in Tyson's game. Paul's team is confident, banking on his youth, agility, and the psychological edge gained from Tyson's health scare. They've maintained a steady stream of promotional content, keeping fans engaged and amplifying the fight's hype. The media frenzy surrounding the fight has reached fever pitch. Major sports networks are providing extensive coverage, analyzing every aspect of the upcoming bout. Documentaries and special features about Tyson's career and Paul's rise in the boxing world are being produced, adding depth to the narrative. The press conferences and promotional events are drawing massive crowds, each encounter between the fighters adding another layer of intensity to their rivalry. As the fight draws nearer, the anticipation is palpable. Both fighters have a lot at stake. For Tyson, it's a chance to rewrite the final chapter of his career, proving that age is just a number. For Paul, it's an opportunity to silence his critics and earn respect in the boxing world. The legal threat adds a layer of seriousness, ensuring that neither side can afford to back out without facing significant repercussions. The implications of this fight extend beyond the ring. It represents a clash of generations, with Tyson symbolizing the old guard of boxing and Paul embodying the new wave of social media-driven athletes. The outcome could influence the future of the sport, potentially paving the way for more crossover events that blend traditional boxing with modern entertainment. In the weeks leading up to the fight, both camps are ramping up their promotional efforts. Exclusive interviews, behind-the-scenes footage, and training videos are flooding social media, keeping fans on the edge of their seats. The storyline of Tyson's redemption and Paul's quest for legitimacy is captivating audiences worldwide, ensuring that this bout will be more than just a fight. It will be an event. The financial stakes are enormous. Sponsors are lining up to associate their brands with the fight, seeing it as a golden opportunity to reach a broad and diverse audience. Pay-per-view sales are expected to shatter records, driven by the combined fan bases of both fighters. The venue, expected to be a sold-out arena, will host thousands of spectators, with millions more watching from home. As the date approaches, the focus on both fighters' physical and mental preparation intensifies. Tyson's camp is dedicated to ensuring that he is in peak condition, addressing any lingering health concerns and fine-tuning his strategy. His legendary power and experience are seen as key factors that could give him an edge over his younger opponent. Jake Paul's camp, meanwhile, is leaving no stone unturned. They are studying Tyson's past fights, looking for weaknesses to exploit. Paul's confidence is unshaken, bolstered by his rigorous training and the psychological edge he believes he has gained. His team is working tirelessly to ensure that he enters the ring with a clear strategy and the physical prowess to execute it. The legal threat of a $500 million lawsuit adds an intriguing dimension to the fight. It underscores the high stakes and the determination of both camps to see the bout through to the end. For Tyson, the lawsuit is a way to protect his interests and ensure that the fight, which represents a significant financial and personal milestone, proceeds as planned. For Paul, it's a reminder of the serious consequences of any last-minute cancellations. The fight's impact on the boxing world is already being felt. Promoters and fighters are taking note of the innovative approach to marketing and audience engagement. The blend of traditional boxing with modern entertainment elements could set a new standard for future events, attracting a wider audience and revitalizing the sport. In the final days leading up to the fight, the excitement will only continue to build. Fans will be treated to a spectacle that promises to blend the best of both worlds: the raw, unbridled power of Mike Tyson and the brash, unrelenting ambition of Jake Paul. The outcome is uncertain, but one thing is clear: this fight will be remembered as a landmark event in boxing history. As the night of November 15th, 2024 approaches, the world will be watching. The ring will become the stage for a battle that transcends generations, with each fighter carrying the hopes and dreams of their supporters. The anticipation, the drama, and the stakes all point to a showdown that will be talked about for years to come. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, could you leave your comments below and tell us, what do you predict will happen in the lead-up to the rescheduled Jake Paul vs. Mike Tyson fight? We want to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.